I'll tell you what, it has been a while since I've done an outdoor video. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I've got a car boot haul to show you. Yes, seriously, I'm the first one of the year. Now, I have been going to car boot sales this year, and I have been picking bits up, but you only would have seen what I picked up in the sales videos. I just haven't really had the chance to do proper car boot sale haul videos, so this is the first opportunity I've had to actually show you what I've bought, why I bought it, what I paid for it, and hopefully what I can get for it on eBay, there or thereabouts. The thing with this car boot is, it's a tall bay car boot sale for those in the area. I find it's a real slow burner. So I usually get there about 6, which is when it opens, and I've found the last few weeks, I've been walking around half an hour, 45 minutes, not really picking up anything. Getting a bit despondent, getting a bit like, oh god, am I actually gonna find anything that's worthwhile? And then all of a sudden I'll buy one thing and then it kind of, the floodgates sort of open up. And that's happened the last few weeks, so I don't know why. I have found that there are a lot more resellers at the crack of dawn, but then they'll slowly sort of filter away. Maybe they go to another car boot, I don't know. Or maybe I'm just not in the right place at the right time. But right place, right time is probably the title of this video in part, because a couple of these bits, the best bits, they are the definition of the term. So without further ado, excuse background noise, noisy bikes, let's get into it. I'm going to start off with the largest thing I bought. By largest thing I mean this Reebok bag. So this is not the first thing I picked up. It's probably about halfway through. It's this, I'm pretty sure it's vintage, Reebok Holdall. Lovely colourway, lovely embroidered Reebok logo. All the straps are there, so the shoulder strap, that little carry handle. Zips work fine, a little bit of wear to the bag, but I can just give it a bit of a sort of wipe down, that should be fine. It's even got Reebok along the sort of the, what do you call that bit, seam? Just a repeat Reebok logo on the seam, so pretty cool bag. And it comes with a free spoon. What on earth? I haven't even checked these pockets. A free spoon and a free screw. Read into that what you will. And I'm being blinded now. Oh no, I've moved the camera. Oh, disaster. Right, anyway. There we go, £3 paid. These vintage bags can do okay. There's suddenly a bit of a sort of resurgence in their popularity recently. You might have seen that Umbro bag I sold recently. I paid £3. I'd like to think 15 to 17 at least on that one. So once I get it looking good, there aren't any others of this type listed on eBay, so I'd like to think it's got some sort of appeal. But yeah, for £3, I say my money's safe there. Right, I do the clothing because there's only 2 items of clothing I bought. It's very much shoe heavy, footwear heavy this time. So 2 pairs of clothing. These were 50p. I don't know why I bought them, but I think I just thought they had promise. So these are a pair of, well, they are vintage because I'll show you the tag. Look at that, due date. Is that gonna? Oh shit! I just ripped it. Never mind. Due date 1996. So this is a pair of Claire's Dickies, not just Dickies, Claire's Dickies, whatever that is. Just like thick cotton work trousers. So here they are. Now, massive size, 48-inch waist. I seem to have a sort of thing of picking up really large size trousers recently. Sort of like a petroleum grey blue colour. Inside leg, I'm going to say is probably about 33. Yeah, lovely condition, not too many pockets, single pocket to the rear, 2 open ones at the front, again 50p, again, I don't know, 12 to 15 on those, maybe a bit more. I've got no idea how they're going to do. I'll list them as vintage, I'll list them as good condition, because they are in really good condition, and just see where we go. But I thought 50p, can't go wrong there. So, that was that, and the only other clothing item I got was this, and I bought this is one of the last things I bought. So I don't quite know how it was still there, but it was. So this is a Helly Hansen workwear waterproof jacket. So there you go, Helly Hansen workwear. The best thing about this is, it is new with tags. So this is the Oxford shell jacket, size XL. brilliant condition, lovely sort of dark black colour. It's not Gore-Tex or anything like that. It is somewhere, yeah, Helitech Performance. I paid a fiver. That was £5. Couldn't believe it from an old chap. It's like, yes, of course I'll have that for a fiver. So I don't know. I don't know what makes it work wear over just a normal coat. I think the logos are reflective, but it hasn't got any like 3M like reflective stripes or anything. So I don't know. Maybe it's a bit more versatile and durable than normal coats. But anyway, £5, newer tags. I haven't actually done any comps on this one, so I'll put a box in here and I'm going to have a guess, and I'm going to say £50 on that one. Might be a bit less, but given its newer tags, lovely big size, lovely condition as you'd expect, I'm going to say 50, and then we'll see where we go with that. But say, definitely more than a fiver, that's for sure. Right, have a swig of drink because it's really warm. So this is something I bought quite late on. I don't know why I bought them. I think because they were cheap. They're in reasonably good condition. So this pair of Nike trainers. Now, not the sort of thing that I'd normally pick up because they tend to take ages to sell. And I'm sure I thought about that, and I just thought, you know what, sod it. So these were £2. These are a pair of Nike. They're an indoor shoe, and I've forgotten what they're called. So they're used for like squash, indoor tennis, what else would you use? What else are indoor sports? Oh no, squash and that's a squash and tennis. Let's just say squash and tennis. UK size 9. They are a little bit older. They're from 2008. They're in good condition, apart from it's missing one of the like grippy circles on the bottom. See how that's got more of them, and there's a little bit of staining there, but I think I can get that out. So £2. We're not talking huge money here. I'll probably push 12 to 15 again and just hope they don't take too long to sell. Right, what else? So, I think these were the first ones I picked up. Actually, no, I'll get to that in a bit because it'll make more sense if I do that towards the end. I mean, you've got no strategy for this, Chris. I haven't got a strategy at all. But let's move on. Right, standard stuff here. Pair of Converse. They need to clean. They are a little bit grubby. But I bought a pair of Converse the other week. Was it last week? It was last week actually. They were only a size 4, I think. They were 5. Small lady size. And they sold for £20 within one day. So I thought, okay, black, high top Converse do better than I thought. So I saw these on the floor. They're not in as good condition as the ones I recently sold. They need a good clean, but on the whole they're fine. These are a UK size 6, I believe. No, they're a UK size 7. Okay, so unisex size 7, nice size for ladies, not so good size for men's. Say standard Converse Chuck Taylor high top. Paid £4 for these. I think he had them up for 5. I offered 4. He was like, no. And I said, okay, I'll leave them. Then he said, okay, give me 4. Works a treat. So yeah, again, I'll probably aim for about £20 on those. So 420. More than happy with that. Hopefully they'll sell quickly. Job's a good one. These. Were these the last thing I bought? One of the last things I bought were these football boots. Now, if I show you that, do you get excited? I got excited. I thought these were predators. Now, they look like predators. What's that old saying? If it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, and talks like a duck, it is a duck. But I don't think these are predators. I think they're a sort of a lower tier boot that's meant to look like predators. I'll explain why. So these are from 2004. The Predator Pulse. There's a Predator Pulse, Pulsado, and Mania. I think they were like the tier of predators back then. I say, don't quote me on that. That's just sort of basic knowledge. These are a kid's shoe. So these are a youth. I can see here you go. Kids youth size 5.5. So a smaller size. But there are a few things that they're missing. One, they don't have the tongue strap. There's like a sort of elasticated strap that goes around the bottom. They haven't got that. But it's the soles. The soles are so basic. If you've seen a pair of Predators, and I'll get a picture up here because it makes more sense if I show you an image. The soles are like kind of wrap around into the uppers, much more sort of like formed, and rather than just being like a block of plastic. I know they're dirty and they need to go clean, but it's such a simple sole. I just don't think these are like the top of the line product. I think they're a sort of lower tier boot that just happens to look a little bit like a Predator on top. Oddly, I can't actually find anything about them. If you sort of Google image them, it'll say Predators, which is really helpful. The art number and the SPG number on the tongue don't come up with anything. They just come up with like random stuff. So I don't quite know what they are or what I'm going to price them at. But we're only £3. So if I can get them looking good, they are almost 20 years old. And say no rips, no stains, just a bit dirty. So my money's safe there. I just don't know what they are. So more research required. It's not a complete loss, but it's not sort of home run like I thought it was going to be. Not a problem. I don't just buy clothing and footwear. I buy electronics as well. Whether or not they work is another matter. So I bought. Oh, let me find the plug. This is one of the earliest things I bought. These are a pair of Panasonic headphones, and I think I've lost the charger. No, it's in here somewhere. No, it's not. Where's it gone? Oh, it doesn't really matter if I don't show you the charger. Anyway, it comes with the plug, I can't find it. So these are a pair of Panasonic, and they are the RPWF950T transmitter. They are wireless headphones. As you can see, no wires. So you charge them up, and then they have batteries in, and then you just use them and off they go. They were £3.50, and I didn't look them up. I just thought, you know what? I'll take a risk. I'll take a chance. See how well they do. They should be about £25 plus postage. The only thing is the cups. Look how perish those cups are. I think I'm going to source a pair of cups and then sell them. The thing is, the cups are probably about £5 to get them to me. And then, so what's that? Total spend £8.50 into 25 isn't that good. So I'm in two minds whether to sell them as is and say take £20 plus postage, or spend an extra £5 and maybe earn an extra £5. Kind of doesn't really make any sense. So I'm toying with the idea of what I'm going to do with those. I'm not going to keep them because I've already got headphones that are a lot better, but say they're no, wrong side. No. Jesus. This absolute novice. There we go. So yeah, £3.50 into 20. Let's say 20, and then yeah, I'll make a decision based on what I'm going to do with them down the line. Did I think they would do better? Maybe. They're wireless. I thought they'd do maybe £30, but look, from £3.50, my money's safe. It just might not be as good a sort of return as I thought. Hold that thought, actually, because I actually found another pair of wireless headphones. I've never bought wireless headphones before, and I got two pairs in one go. So these are a pair of Sonys. These are a little bit different. So these come with the charger, come with this transmitter, and then the headphones are here. These cups are a lot better. So I thought, okay, good, maybe a bit more money. These are actually worth less than those ones. These are probably about £20 flatline. So but I paid £2.50 for them because I got two things for £5. I'll show you the other thing in a minute. So again, look, as long as they work, and I haven't tested them yet, so we'll see what happens. But it's all there. So again, I hope my money is safe. Hopefully they work. They're in good condition, so I've got no reason to think they wouldn't work. But there is always that risk, isn't there? So yeah, £2.50 to £20, more than happy with that. I've just got to hope that they work. The other part of that deal, so I got that and these things for £5, oh, there's that Panasonic charger. There we go. Typical, late to the party. Were a pair of, whoops, come on, SingStar PlayStation 2 or 3, I believe, SingStar microphones. Crucially, with the adapter. So that makes all the difference. Adds quite a bit more value to them. We're not talking massive money, probably about a tenner plus postage. But if I can sort of bundle a couple of SingStar games in, and maybe wait till Christmas time, should be able to push maybe 15 to 17, maybe a bit more. So yeah, I might have a single target upstairs anyway. So yeah, those two together, £5 spent into potentially £35. That's not so bad, is it? That isn't too bad at all. So happy with that. Assuming they work, which again isn't a guarantee, unfortunately, but I have faith. I have faith. Now, the only other electronic thing I got is this. It's a Samsung S1075 camera. So it looks like it's been through the sewer. Only cost me £1. Massive risk because it was in a box of like electronics from like a clearance person, and I don't know why I bought it, to be honest. I just have faith in it. Again, I'm probably putting too much faith into too many things. But the memory card slot window is fine. The battery compartment is good, apart from there is corrosion to one of the terminals. Don't think that's going to make it out. But I think if I can clean that up, I'd like to think it's going to work, but it might be a complete flop. But it's £1 worth taking the risk. So I'm pretty sure this was the first thing I picked up. So it's a pair of, probably one of my favourite brands to resell currently. A pair of FitFlops. FitFlop flip-flops. Oh, what a tongue twister. FitFlop flip-flops. Right. So I saw a pair of these recently. These are, I believe, are the FitFlop toe post sandal flip-flop. But the ones I had, I don't believe were wobble board, which is just some sort of aids walking, I think. I can't remember the exact details of wobble board, but it's like a premium thing to FitFlop. So these were a £5. The guy was adamant he wanted a £5. I offered £4. He was like, absolutely not. Like, fine, I'll take a £5. And he goes, I knew you would. When I paid him, I thought, cheeky sod, I knew you would. So I paid a £5. Hopefully 25 quid for those. I sold a pair recently, as I said, for £20 in the same size, but they were in much worse condition. So I'd like to push 25 for those. So that's a nice 5 times my initial investment. So that was that. But then little did I know at the time, that I would be buying a lot more FitFlops. So this was late into the car boot, and just trying to decide where to go, which road to go down. Picked one of them, saw there's a couple of new cars there. There's a lady and a husband, I think, just unloading. And she just put these down on the floor, and there were lots of shoes on the floor. And I just noticed, repeat, FitFlop logos. So FitFlop, obviously. Whoops. Those FitFlops, FitFlop trainers, another pair of FitFlop sandals, again all with the wobble board, another pair of FitFlops, those ones, another pair of FitFlops, keeps going. And then another pair of FitFlops. So 6 pairs. I mean, just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 pairs of FitFlops. All UK size 8. So a really, I think that's one size 7 actually. Size 7 or 8. Really good lady sizes. All in lovely condition. A couple need a bit of a scrub up, but yeah, really good condition overall. Great size. Great manufacturer. They were £2 a pair. I was like, I asked, how much do you want for them? And she says £2. I said, are they all £2? She said, yes. I was like, right. Just took them all. There were 4 or 5 people also just standing around thinking, oh, suits you. Just making, you know, when people make comments about a purchase, like sort of like commentating on your buying. You're like, I don't want to hear it. I'm going to pay the money and I'm going to sod off and try and find something else. Just chitter chatter. Just anyway, it's fine. So 6 pairs for £12. Now, based on what I've sold before, FitFlop wise, I wouldn't expect any less than 25 per pair. Maybe more in some cases. Maybe pushing 30. Yeah, chuffed. Absolutely chuffed. I'd say I would have been really happy with that. However, 3 more things I need to show you. One of them's a fairly standard thing that I was happy to find. The other two are a little bit special. So, standard thing first. Pair of Air Force Ones. These are, for once, a nice big size. These are a size 9. These are from 2015. They're the midnight blue and white one. I mean, there are a couple of issues. Look, the blue detailing to the sort of side embroidery, side like embossed thing, that's worn off. It's a little bit yellow. You can see it sort of transitions from white to sort of cream. Not the end of the world, but there are no rips, no stains. Lovely condition apart from that. £4, basically £4 paid for those. Couldn't believe it. And they were just sat. They just sat on a table about an hour and a half in, just like plonk there. So whether the chap just put them out, which I suspect he probably did, because they would have gone in an instant, and normally £4. Hopefully push £50 for those. Looking at sort of similar comps and sizes and stuff, I'm gonna try and push 50. So that's really, really, really good. So that's probably my third favourite find of the day. Got 2 more. Now this one, I've already put it into a box. This one I had no idea until I was researching it about half an hour ago. So, the older chap there is always there. He's kind of like a clearance guy, but it's just got a real mishmash of stuff. I bought a Tomy train from him last week, one of these like Shinkansen bullet trains. Like it's not Trackmaster, but it's similar thing. Paid £1 for that. Looking through literally the same box, he had another. That's it. He had another Tomy train in there that I undenied over last week, and I undenied over this week. But I don't think it's complete. There's just lots of little bits. I don't think it's complete, so I left it. But in the box, he had this. And I looked at it and thought, that's a Transformer. Ooh, okay. And with I don't know that much about Transformers, like not really. So I was checking it over to make sure, is it all complete? Is it worth me picking up? And I think it's complete. I mean, I know now it is, but at the time I wasn't quite sure. So I was checking it over, and I noticed on the wing there, is that going to focus? 1986. I was like, ooh, okay, G1 Transformer. So, nice bit of age to it. Okay, cool. I've made the mistake before with Transformers of not looking through the box and finding bits that are missing. So like, if it comes with a weapon or like a shield or some like component that like snaps off, I've made the mistake of not looking through the box when I should have done, and perhaps finding the part that was missing. So I was hunting through and I just see this, which is almost like a mini Autobot Decepticon thing. And it's called a, oh no, I've forgotten the name. Help, what's it called? Range Master? Target Master. So this is a Target Master, and basically all it does is just fit on there. Whoops, hang on, that falls over, that clips on there, and then it's basically like a gun, a makeshift gun on top. I thought, okay, that goes together. Went to the guy, how much do you want for it? He said, make me a price. I said, £1. He said, yes, that's fine. Right, possibly the best £1 I've ever spent. That is complete. A couple of the stickers are a little bit worn. That's a little bit loose, but it's still attached. But look at these comps. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so that £1 could become 90 or more, depending on how long I want to wait for the profit. 90 quid! 90 quid! Unbelievable. So all the stickers are there. That sticker should be at the front up there. Somebody obviously applied it wrong, not a problem. 90 quid for that. That's why I've already packed it into a box, so I'm not clumsy enough to break it. But I'm so glad I looked for that little guy, because without that little guy, maybe worth about, I don't know, 40. So it's amazing what such a small component can do to complete the set, and say that is the sort of thing that will get lost. Anyway, so yeah, it's amazing what such a small component, it's the thing that's always going to get lost, isn't it? So, but yeah, them two together, incredible, absolutely incredible. So until about half an hour ago, I thought it was about 25 quid, maybe something like that. Sorry, I'm an idiot, aren't I? I haven't told you what it is. So this is Transformer Cyclonus, and he is a Decepticon. So this Decepticon logo called Cyclonus. That is the target master, and he is called Night Switch. God, I really should have rehearsed this. So that is why that has now been packed into the box, because me being clumsy, I will snap it. But that wasn't my best find. So, remember the Air Force Ones? There they are. He had another pair of shoes on the table. These. Now, again, I didn't quite know the significance of these when I bought them. Only when I sort of researched them a little bit. Well, basically, I looked up the Nike ID number on my phone and sort of froze a bit. So these are Nike Air Zoom, sorry, Nike Tiempo Air Zoom Legend Gold Edition Ronaldinho 10s. Massive name. So they're from 2006. They are a UK size 9.5, so a nice size. They're in pretty good condition. They've been worn. There's a bit of mud on the bottom. There's sort of creasing to the leather on top, and there are a few scuffs to the plastic there. But crucially, the insoles are pretty good on both shoes. Nothing a shoe tree won't do to sort of stretch them out a little bit. There's a few marks here and there. I think I can get out without a problem. On the whole, though, pretty good condition football boots. These were basically £6. They look different. So I believe they've got like a sort of Kevlar sole in. They're saying some sort of weave. I was pretty sure it's some sort of like Kevlar-esque thing. So already you're thinking, okay, that's a bit more premium than your regular Nike Tiempos, or even Total 90s, which were a bit of a grail for me, finding an original pair of Total 90s. These are better than Total 90s. I'll put some comps in here and that will explain what we're dealing with here. These are incredibly desirable. Just out of this world. Struggling to speak here. Yeah, we're talking deep into triple figures with these. Maybe like 250? Maybe? I don't know, that's probably a bit optimistic, but comfortably more than 150 quid for these, which is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. And this was about an hour and a half in, just sat on the table, just like plonk. And I was like, how much are they? 4 quid. How much are they? 8 quid. We're using both for a tenner. He's like, that's fine. So yeah, people ask me, what's your best ever car boot find? And I often struggle because I'm not quite sure, but now I can say with confidence them, because they are, I don't think I'll ever find a better boot than that. They are an incredible find. So yeah, I just had to make a video because it's been a really good morning out. Like I said, it's funny, aren't they? Car boots are funny. It really is. Right place, right time, and just knowing what to look for. So I think I spent about 60 quid, just under 60 quid all in. I haven't totted up how much potential profit I can get there, but if they're going to be 200, and if these guys are going to be 25, 30 each, with everything here, maybe 600 quid from 60, like a 10x. That'll be fantastic. That'll be absolutely fantastic. Sorry it's been a bit sort of scatty, this video. Kind of just demonstrates who I am as a person. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I promise you, not every week is as good as this. It hasn't been too bad, to be fair, the last few weeks. I've found some decent stuff here and there, but nowhere near this sort of caliber. If you have enjoyed this video, please do like, comment and subscribe, and until next time, take care, goodbye.